Welcome back to my channel, guys. I wanted to show you this property that we just bought in Santa Fe Springs. But before we do that, let me show you the area. One of the things that I like is that's a dead end. There's a cul-de-sac. So this street is gonna be pretty quiet, pretty not a lot of traffic. But I want to show you a walkthrough on this property. And that way you can see how we buy it, how we think of the renovations, and I'll be showing you step by step how we go about this project. All right, let's go check it out. First of all, you gotta be looking at all the stuff that you need to replace. Like all this wood needs to go, front door needs to go, all the flooring. I just removed these panels because I see what they did, but it actually looks really bad. Might as well just take them out and then put some lighting up there. Makes you feel like you're in the hospital. And it's already quite open. It's a small area, but we'll make it work. But we're probably gonna leave that as is, and it might need that support. I need to check with my contractor, but most likely that's need the support. So we'll figure something out. But I want the beams exposed so that we can paint them in a different color than those panels up there. So all the windows need to be replaced. Those panels, those gotta go. I don't like them. Of course, that unit has to go. And this is the living room / kitchen and dining area. So the dining is right there in the corner. And once again, they have the different paneling. They got this brick looking thing, that panel. So the floors gotta go. And the rooms are fairly small. I mean, the house itself is not even 1,100 square feet. So we gotta make it bright. We gotta make it look like it's more spacious than what it is. But for the area here in Norwalk, I mean, in Santa Fe Springs, it's actually pretty common. There's a lot of houses that are this size. And once again, they got these panels that we gotta remove. Once we're done, we'll make it look great. So there's another room here. Kind of feel like the windows are too high, especially that one in the corner. But I gotta check if it's compliant because it doesn't seem like it. I want to do mirror closet doors, but we may not need it. It's too small of an area for that. And I feel like those things gotta go. Those things up there, I mean, they're nice for storage, but that's something that the new owner can decide to do. Extra storage, which is great, but I will leave it up to the new owner to see if they even want to do something like that. There's a lot of repairs that gotta be done here mainly, and a lot of wood that I didn't notice the first time I came, but this is why we do inspections. So we go to the backyard. It's a pretty good size. We just gotta clean it up, make it look very nice. All the windows are gonna be new, some stucco repair. But this is what I mean when it comes to the wood. There's quite a few areas that are damaged, so we gotta pay attention to that. And then brushwork here, which it's actually in good shape. So the wood here looks fine. Obviously it doesn't have a motor, and I would like to install one. What here has to go, a tankless, and then the washer and dryer will be here, so in this area. So like I said, a lot of work that needs to happen, but that's why we do what we do. So again, it's in a very nice and quiet area in Santa Fe Springs, and we'll see what we can do with this house. Definitely need some yard work, and if you can picture this as an open area, you know, very nicely staged. It's a pretty good family room. The dining table in the corner. We're probably gonna do mini splits. We'll figure something out because it doesn't have central AC, and that's probably a good idea. So the neighborhood it's nice. What I like is that another thing that we gotta see is all that wood needs to go. I don't like that wood. I'm gonna see if I can just do stucco because I will prefer that, and then go from there. See, like that house is probably the same, and this house is probably the same layout as the one that I'm showing. By the way, it's a very nice day out here in Santa Fe Springs, California. All right, my inspector is on the way, my contractor to give me a quote, and we'll go from there.